Hello, everyone. In this video, we're going to talk about something that almost every person experiences at some point: stress. You probably heard people say things like, "I'm so stressed, it's killing me," or "this stress is making me sick." But is there actually some truth behind these words? Can stress really damage your health in a serious way? Or is it just something people say when they feel overwhelmed? In this video, we'll take a closer look at what stress is, how it affects your body and mind, and whether it can truly harm you over time. Stress is your body's natural way of reacting to any kind of demand or challenge. When something stressful happens, your brain sends signals that cause your body to release certain hormones, mainly adrenaline and cortisol. These hormones prepare you to either deal with the challenge or escape from it. This is called the fight or flight response. Your heart rate goes up, your muscles tighten, and your breathing becomes faster. This response is helpful in short bursts, like when you need to focus on a test, meet a deadline, or avoid danger. But the problem starts when stress becomes a regular part of your daily life, and your body stays in this alert state for too long. When stress continues without a break, it turns into chronic stress. This kind of stress can affect almost every system in your body. Your heart is constantly working harder, which raises your blood pressure and increases your risk of heart disease. Your immune system becomes weaker, so you might get sick more often. You may also notice headaches, stomach problems, poor sleep, or low energy. Stress can affect your mood too. It can make you feel anxious, irritable, or even depressed. Over time, all these effects build up and put your health at risk. Another important thing to understand is how stress influences your habits. People under constant stress often start to make unhealthy choices. They might eat too much or too little, skip meals, rely on junk food, smoke, drink more caffeine or alcohol, or stop exercising. These habits add even more pressure on the body and make it harder to recover from the effects of stress. So it becomes a cycle. Stress affects your health, and the unhealthy ways of coping with stress make it worse. Now the question is, can stress actually kill you? The answer is that stress by itself doesn't cause death in a direct way, but it increases the risk of many serious health problems. Long-term stress is linked to heart attacks, strokes, diabetes, obesity, and mental health conditions. So while stress may not kill instantly, the damage it causes over time can be life-threatening if it's not managed properly. The good news is that stress can be managed. It starts with recognizing the signs early. If you're feeling constantly tense, tired, or overwhelmed, it may be time to make some changes. Simple daily habits can help, like getting enough sleep, moving your body, taking breaks, talking to someone, practicing deep breathing, or just finding time to relax. You don't have to do everything at once, but small steps can lead to big improvements in how you feel. Stress is a part of life, and it's not always something we can avoid. But by understanding what it does to your body and how to respond to it, you can protect your health and live a better, more balanced life. In the rest of this video, we'll explore how to break the stress cycle and build habits that support both your mind and body. Let's look at how stress builds up quietly. Often it starts with small things: a tough week at work, a disagreement with a loved one, not sleeping well for a few nights. These moments may not seem like a big deal, but when they keep repeating, your body doesn't get a break. Over time, you may feel like you're always tired, always rushing, and never fully relaxed. This is how long-term stress creeps in, without you even realizing it. One of the hidden dangers of stress is inflammation. Chronic stress increases levels of inflammation in the body, which scientists have linked to many serious diseases like heart disease, diabetes, and some forms of cancer. It also affects your brain. High levels of cortisol, the main stress hormone, can reduce memory, slow your thinking, and even shrink important parts of the brain that control emotion and decision-making. Another thing stress does is affect your sleep. When you're stressed, it's harder to fall asleep or stay asleep. And when you don't sleep well, your body doesn't recover. Poor sleep makes you feel more tired and more stressed the next day, creating another cycle that keeps repeating. Stress can also cause pain and physical discomfort. Muscle tension, neck pain, backaches, stomach problems, and headaches are all common. And if you already have a medical condition, stress can make the symptoms worse. It can raise blood sugar in people with diabetes, trigger asthma attacks, worsen skin problems, and interfere with digestion. The mind and body are deeply connected. When you're under stress emotionally, your body feels it too. And when your body is in pain or tired all the time, it affects your mood. This is why long-term stress often leads to feelings of hopelessness, sadness, or a lack of motivation. You may feel stuck, like things will never get better, but they can. The first step is to notice the signs your body is giving you. Pay attention to how you feel, both physically and emotionally. If something feels off, take a moment to pause and ask yourself what's going on. Sometimes, even small adjustments can help. Drinking more water, getting outside for fresh air, putting your phone down for a while, or talking to someone about how you feel can start to break the cycle. You don't have to wait for stress to damage your health before doing something about it. Prevention matters. Building small healthy habits like regular exercise, healthy eating, good sleep, and daily quiet time helps your body become more resilient to stress. These changes might seem simple, but over time they can protect you from the serious effects of long-term stress. Stress is something we all face, but we can choose how we respond to it. Understanding what stress does to your body and taking action early can make a big difference. In the next part of this video, we'll go deeper into practical tips and strategies that can help reduce stress and protect your health in the long run. One of the most helpful ways to manage stress is through movement. Physical activity doesn't have to be intense. A short walk, stretching, or even light exercise at home can help lower stress hormone levels and improve your mood. Exercise also improves sleep, boosts energy, and makes it easier to focus during the day. You don't need a gym membership or a strict routine. Just regular movement can go a long way. Another simple but powerful tool is breathing. When you're stressed, your breathing becomes shallow and fast. This keeps your body in that alert, fight or flight state. Slowing down your breath and taking deep, steady inhales and exhales signals your body that it's safe to relax. Just a few minutes of deep breathing each day can calm your nervous system and help you feel more in control. Having a routine is also helpful. When your days feel unpredictable and scattered, your mind stays on edge. A simple daily structure, like a morning walk, regular meals, and a fixed bedtime, gives your brain a sense of order. It helps your body know when to be active and when to rest. Social connection is another important piece. When life gets stressful, many people isolate themselves. But spending time with friends, talking to a family member, or just sharing your feelings with someone you trust can ease your emotional load. You don't have to face stress alone. Just being heard and supported can lower stress levels and improve your well-being. It's also important to take breaks. Our minds and bodies are not meant to be in constant action. Taking a few minutes every day to do something enjoyable, listening to music, reading, drawing, or even just sitting quietly, can help your brain reset. These small pauses are not a waste of time. They help you recover, focus better, and handle challenges more calmly. Managing stress doesn't mean getting rid of all problems. It means building habits that protect your health while you face them. It's about learning how to rest, how to say no when needed, how to care for your body, and how to recognize when things are getting too much. If stress starts to feel too heavy or you feel stuck for a long time, it's okay to ask for help. Talking to a mental health professional can provide support and guidance. You don't need to wait until things get worse. Reaching out is a healthy and responsible step. So while stress is a part of life, it doesn't have to take over your life. The damage it causes is real, but it can be prevented. By taking care of your body and your mind, and by making small changes in your routine, you can protect yourself from the long-term effects of stress. In the next section, we'll go through some easy and effective tips you can start using today to lower stress and improve your overall health. Let's now go into the everyday things you can do to lower stress before it starts harming your body. These don't require big changes or special equipment. What they need is regular attention and small actions that you can build into your daily life. Start with sleep. Many people underestimate the power of rest, but sleep is when your body repairs itself. If you're not sleeping enough or your sleep is disturbed, your stress levels rise. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of sleep each night. Try to go to bed and wake up at the same time each day. Keep your room quiet and cool, and avoid screens right before sleeping. Even these small steps can improve the quality of your rest and reduce stress the next day. Next, pay attention to what you eat. Food has a direct impact on how you feel, both physically and mentally. Try to eat balanced meals that include fruits, vegetables, whole grains, protein, and healthy fats. Avoid relying too much on caffeine, sugar, or processed snacks, especially when you're feeling overwhelmed. These may give a short burst of energy, but they often lead to crashes that make stress feel worse. Another useful habit is staying hydrated. When you're even slightly dehydrated, your body becomes more tense and tired. Drinking enough water can help keep your mind clear and your body feeling better throughout the day. Managing your time also plays a big role in reducing stress. Make a list of tasks, break big goals into smaller steps, and set priorities. When you try to do everything at once, your mind gets overwhelmed. But when you take it one task at a time, you feel more in control. It's also important to include time in your schedule to rest or do things you enjoy. Productivity is not just about doing more. It's about balancing effort with recovery. Mindfulness can also help reduce stress. This doesn't have to be anything complicated. It can be as simple as sitting quietly for a few minutes and focusing on your breathing, noticing your surroundings, or just being aware of what you're doing in the moment. Mindfulness helps you slow down your thoughts and prevents your mind from constantly jumping to future worries or past regrets. Even things like spending time in nature or reducing screen time can make a difference. Looking at greenery, getting some fresh air, or simply stepping outside during the day helps reset your brain and lower stress levels. Try not to scroll endlessly through your phone, especially before bed, as it can increase tension and keep your brain in a constant state of alertness. Stress is something that can build up quietly, but it can also be lowered gradually through daily choices. The goal is not to eliminate stress completely, because that's not realistic. The goal is to become more aware of it, understand how it affects you, and respond with habits that support your well-being. In the end, the answer to is stress really killing you depends on how you handle it. If ignored, it can quietly lead to serious problems. But if noticed and managed early, it doesn't have to control your life. With a little care and consistency, you can take back control of your health, feel better in your body, and face life's challenges with more balance and strength.